Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning to Madam Nurin and my fellow friends. My name is Azizul Ashraf bin Alfuddin. My metric number is 180374. I am from Bachelor Science of Environmental and Occupational Health.
Okay, my name is Nurul Fazila binti Hamid. My metric number 178041. I'm also from Bachelor Science of Environmental and Occupational Health.
My name is Nurul Hafiza binti Ahmad. My metric number 177156. Actually, we are in same course, which is Environmental and Occupational Health.
Uh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Today we gonna discuss about the importance of the importance to the educate people about hygiene and sanitation. Okay. Firstly, what is your opinion, Hafiza?
Of course, we choose this question because we are in Environmental and Occupational Health, so it's very suitable for us to choose this question. It's important in our life to educate people about hygiene and sanitation. For me, it's important because we can prevent disease in a community. We can because if we are not care about the hygiene and sanitation, we can invite many disease
Yes.
infect us.
Such
So
as the leptospirosis.
such as leptospirosis. Okay, what do you think?
I think that I agree with you,
Yeah.
but I think hygiene and sanitation also is a part of a healthy life because without hygiene and sanitation we cannot get a healthy we cannot get a healthy body, mind, and everything um because just like you said that um hygiene and sanitation give us uh, uh with the hygiene and sanitation will give us infection, disease, and etc. So I
Yeah.
think that hygiene I think that education about hygiene and sanitation to people is very important. Okay, how about you, Fazila?
Of course. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, let's proceed with my point.
Yes.
Yeah.
I also agree with both of you.
Yes.
It is very important to educate people about hygiene and sanitation.
Yes.
For me, to get the healthy life and to avoid the disease,
Yeah.
the importance of educate people with hygiene and sanitation is give them awareness about the sanitation and hygiene. This is very important. Okay, when we educate them about the sanitation and hygiene, they can aware about the hygiene, so they become their life become more health. So
Uh, I want to add my point
Yes. Yes.
about the prevent disease. I think it's important to prevent disease because if we infect if the disease impact our health, we can we we will use a lot of money to cure the disease. So of course it will impact um,
economy.
our economy. So we can use a lot of money just to cure the disease, but im- it's better if we prevent the disease than cure it.
I
What do
agree
you
with
think?
you because there are some proverb says that prevention is better
So
than
then
cure.
cure, yeah.
So yes, I agree that hygiene will 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 cut down the disease. So I think that I agree with your opinion that tells that disease to curing some disease will cost a lot of money and time. So I think that we need hygiene we need to educate people about the hygiene.
Yeah.
Yes. How about you?
Besides, it's important for us. I think it also gives benefit to our country when our country is clean,
Yes.
is clean and clean.
Safe.
Because as we know, our country often foreigner like to come to our country, right?
Tourist,
Ah,
tourist.
Tourist.
not
Yeah.
foreigner, sorry. tourist like to come to our country, maybe to visit, maybe to study. Okay, so when our country is hygiene, is clean, so our country can improve what?
The
The the income.
The income.
Yeah.
I want to say like that.
I agree with you because tourism is one of our biggest income in our country. So I think that by hygiene and sanitation will make for our foreign tourists to come to our country because our country is very clean and beautiful. I think that it will make our country income increase gradually, and yes, I think it's very important.
I think we need to educate people start primary school, for example, because they are like sponge, so they absorb what we say. When we advise them to care about hygiene, then they will follow without ask any question. So
I think that actually education about hygiene and sanitation should be um, taught from home. I from home actually because I think that children will listen to their parents about about the hygiene and sanitation because I think that we should start this hygiene and sanitation from it child
child to adult.
before it adult.
I think other than home, we should encourage the student in a primary school
Okay.
about the hygiene. We need to educate them to care and more alert about the uh, hygiene. They are like sponge. They absorb what we say. They just follow when we instruct them to care the environment. So the teacher should encourage them and teach them how to prevent the uh,
The disease,
prevent no
the hygiene. Yes.
prevent
Prevent the okay.
Okay.
To prevent it. Okay. Okay.
My point. Okay, I agree with both of you, right? That must teach the children at home and at school. Okay. Other than that, we can educate them give by make campaign, okay, campaign of hygiene and sanitation. Okay, at school we can do the campaign for 2 days, okay, 3 days or maybe 1 month to get people to make sure uh, the student uh,
will take care with
with
their
their
hygiene.
and that and also they maybe will practice uh, to practice that, okay, in their further life.
I think that to educate people about the hygiene also I think that we need to enforce our enforcement by our government or our authorities about this problem because when people get um when people get legal action from authorities, they will afraid and they will become more educated about the hygiene and the
Educate
sanitation.
so
themselves.
they
Yes,
will be careful when
yes, they will become careful because I think that people um people will think about their money because legal action usually will make dia to cost their money to pay to pay their
yeah,
school or anything.
they love money.
Yeah.
So by hook or by crook, they need to aware about the hygiene and sanitation.
Yes.
I think it's very important to educate in a community, like we can prevent dengue.
Yeah.
Is one of disease that about the hygiene. When we are not care about the hygiene, then we can infect we can infect by dengue. So I think it's very important to apply the uh, hygiene to teach our community,
about
about the
hygiene and
hygiene,
sanitation.
so we can avoid the dengue, because dengue can um uh, we can cause die.
Yes.
Correct.
We can cause death.
Death, yes. Mm.
Dengue is come from mosquito, Aedes.
Aedes mosquito.
So,
Yes.
at the dirty place, right?
Yes.
So
It will lay eggs at um
Water.
yes, water
contaminated.
water.
That's why we need to educate community about the hygiene, so
Yeah.
that the dengue disease not spread.
Yes.
Like,
They start in a small community, then it will spread to the
biggest
to
community.
I mean the whole
Maybe country, right? As a
yeah, country. So
So that we can have the healthy lifestyle. Okay, next, other than that, we can avoid the pollution. When everyone care about the hygiene and
Yes.
sanitation, of course, we can avoid the pollution, such as
river, I think.
I think that
water pollution.
Water
Yes,
pollution.
yes.
That can cause this dengue disease.
Also,
I think that um um water pollution also can make another disease such as
Let
you know
Cholera.
yes, cholera.
I don't know. What is
Yeah,
it?
it's cholera.
What is about?
It's flies. Right.
Yes, yes, it's flies.
It's caused by the
by
flies.
flies.
No,
Oh,
by the
I
flies.
know, I know, I know.
I think.
Cholera is one of the